Alright, everybody, what it is and what it ain't, and welcome back to another episode of the Area 90 podcast. Oh, that ass. As always, I do go by the name of Flaco, aka Flaquito, aka Flacosity. I don't know what's going on.
Money bag.
Kiki! Kiki! Anytime someone watches, they're like, his name is Kiki? No, Kiki!
Just like pow that I've been learning.
Check me out real quick. If you haven't already, go hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, and we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Hell yeah.
You notice how you didn't talk about his meat last time when we had a guest?
No. All right, I'm going to tell y'all about it.
Thank the Lord.
The week before that, I stopped too. So let's just jump right into it. Let's get the truth out. So over the weekend, I got Kiki, I convinced him to look at our YouTube channel. It's like never heard of, never been done, but I got him to look, right? So then he looked at the description and he was like, nigga, this AI. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I know it's AI. And I'm like, I'm telling you, it's AI. Like he thought he caught me or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, nigga, this AI. This ain't you. This ain't
What, like the bio?
the description.
You just
So
chat
like,
GPT'd it?
Yeah. But I still add in a little and take some stuff out, but not much, right? Because I'm just, we learning and everything like that. So there's ways to incorporate certain words. What's it called? The SEO, search engine optimization. So it makes your video go out, whatever. Of course, yeah, we're playing the game because we want our shit to be seen worldwide. Hello. So also like all over the world. Bulgaria, what it do? So shout them out.
BG in this bit.
Say what's up in Bulgarian.
Zdrasti. Dai pari za pasti.
Rusty.
Yeah, exactly what he said. So he's like, you use AI? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. But I had to watch myself with this meat talk because that's what it says. So there's a way to like put the whole script in from the whole show. So like I have to learn how to do that again because someone helped me do it.
So I would have been in the meat section.
Hold on. So you put the whole transcript in it. So what I do lately is I just describe. We talked about arsenals, bitch ass, sorry ass. We talked about Shannon, whatever, and then it comes. But if you put the whole transcript in, it gives you something real, So when I was doing the transcript, it was like join the Area 90 cast as they explore crazy topics like Arsenal, Shannon Sharp, and of course, meat talk. Can't forget about that long meat talk. Something random like that. And they put emojis, so it's like meat with like the mouth talking and shit. And I was like, all right, cut that shit out.
Was it the eggplant? Was it
No, it was probably like the steak.
The steak.
Yeah.
Oh, the meat.
Straight over like meat. So I was like, all right. I guess y'all recognize what it is. And I had already told the truth. Like I was doing long meat because it ain't long. It's, what do you call it? A BB on a stack of quarters?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, the jig is up, whatever.
Thank God AI checked him.
AI was like, all right, well, you want to talk meat talk? Let's talk meat talk.
Nah, I knew it was AI whenever I saw the description of ours, so I'm like, that sounds way too nice.
We'll skip the meat talk today.
Let's skip meat talk, right?
Yeah.
We just had it.
As long as you say something about meat, it picks it up, huh?
Yeah.
Meat.
That's what I said. I don't do it no more, so I just put in like, basically like the topics. But once I learn how to put the transcript in again, I do it because it is better. Gives you a better description of, and I'll just edit out the meat talk. You had to do that a few times anyway because you can never trust Chat GPT 100%.
I feel that.
Like I said, get ready for Chat BET. Y'all thought this whole time that I don't know what y'all thought, but recognize when you see two extravagant grown black men on a podcast. Let me just drive past you. Yeah.
I should have just put up the wall.
There's always a white guy trying to block black men.
Trying to block black excellence.
Exactly. Straight black kings in this bitch. I'm talking about fucking the spade and the clover.
In case y'all didn't know, gingers are considered black now, so
Yes.
filling you in.
What was what determined that?
I don't know.
They saw y'all's meat.
Facts.
they said, oh no, that's a nigga right there.
I've always been told, literally since like high school, that I was black in a past life. and
Oh, I
now
thought you were gonna say that
they're
you had long
validating
meat.
it.
I was like, damn, boy, you was getting that meat looked at in middle school. We was playing dodgeball. You was letting them play with your balls. Touch balls with Joe.
Nah, hell no.
Damn. So because of your swag,
I
the
guess.
music selection.
I guess
Yeah.
the way I act.
The way
I
you
don't know.
act. Like, yeah, see, I gotta be respectful because of all, the family, man. But I used to hear stories about Joe, and the black girls were no exception. I'm just saying like that. My apologies, all right? Like this nigga, he don't ever know what to do. This nigga just playing with his fingers right now, broke hand. Keeks don't know how to help. God dang. Ain't you ever been with a black
Save me,
lady?
Key.
No, I haven't.
You haven't? But you would. They just got to be the right one.
I mean,
It's got to be the right one. Just
Were
watch
you
what
racist?
say, Combs.
Oh yeah, I'm so
About
racist.
to find a way to mess it up. Who were we looking at? And I was like, Saweetie.
Mm-hmm.
You like yourself some sis Saweetie.
Mm-hmm.
She mixed, but still black. Unless Kendrick Lamar.
They gotta be mixed with something like,
See, I knew you was going to say something.
Sweetie, that's Lil Baby's baby mama. Sweetie.
Lil Baby? No. I don't think she got with Lil Baby. That would bother me.
I think that's her. I think that's his baby mama.
Lil Baby? Nah. You're thinking of YG. She used to date like YG or something. All right, we're gonna look that up. I'm gonna be like, cause she's the one that I be playing the music video with Doechii Cat. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Got her own car. Beep beep. Is that my Bessie in a Tessie?
ooh.
Not no more though, cause apparently Tesla's is off.
I'll just look it up right now.
All right, check that out, cause we got to get away from this, cause this man Kiki always saying some wild shit. What is your favorite type of girl anyway?
Me?
Yeah.
I appreciate all kinds really, but something about Latinas.
Latinas.
Mm-hmm.
You ever take a Latina out on a date?
Yeah, too many times.
How was that?
I've had all types of different experiences, but I don't know. I like the way they think.
Like, well, how do they think?
They think outside the box.
Like Taco Bell outside the box? That's what you're trying to get at? I want to understand Kiki and his love for Latinas.
I couldn't find anything about it, so
I see.
I don't think.
Just like he
Right.
thinks he was a homie back in the day.
A homie.
What
Just like Joe, Moneybag over here.
was that not a homie back in the day?
Why are you calling them homies? What does that even mean? That's Mexicans. Mexicans are the little homies. You never got one from the little... Remember them? They were the little homies. They literally were. I'm going to insert a picture. I hope I can find some. Maybe I just make you look like you just pointed at nothing.
I missed what y'all were talking about.
Nah, he said...
No, just like, but gingers are apparently black now.
Uh-huh.
In my past life.
So you're calling me a homie,
That's what I was-
black?
Yeah.
Racist.
I thought you were saying I wasn't your friend back in the day. I was like,
No.
just like Joe thought he was my friend back in the day.
We were just good at soccer.
But-
We didn't really fuck with them.
But just like that situation, I was apparently a Latino in my past life. I've been told.
Damn, so y'all both, one black, one Mexican. Need I say more?
Until TikTok tells me that Bulgarians are Mexicans.
You ain't taking it?
I fit in a lot of Spanish-speaking countries.
I do too.
Really?
I told some girls.
I've only been to Costa Rica and Mexico, but
I mean, there's a lot of tourists there,
but
That's not acceptable.
I speak a little bit as well. So
I mean, I speak decent. Oh, I understand more. Like I can understand, and then it's like, oh, then my wording is a little shit, but I get it out.
see, I'm the opposite. I can speak it better than I understand it.
How?
I don't know.
Listen.
Because they talk so fucking fast.
I mean, in like Mexico, it's a little like Colombian Spanish is a lot easier to understand for me at least than like.
This guy's a professional Spanish speaker. All of a sudden,
I wouldn't say professional.
he licked some Spanish tang and that taste of that tongue. With that Spanish right on his lingo.
A little tahine.
Little tahini.
But tahini fucking fire, brother.
Hell yeah.
Man, I put tahini on everything. Ooh.
I put a little tahine on my sushi before I came here.
Ooh. Ooh. I haven't tried that.
You know those little, it's like a rice roll, and then they put the like tuna or salmon on top.
Just
Yeah.
Sushimi.
Yeah.
That's sushimi.
Tahini.
Damn, boy, you worldwide like fuck.
Yeah.
Sushimi.
I'm cultured.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Tushimi. I thought that was.
It's
fucking-
sushimi.
Sushimi.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought that was
Like
the shit I used to.
tsunami.
Not tuchimi.
That's exactly. You know, fucked up my joke. Y'all would just let me get that shit out. I was trying to get that. It's, like tuni. No, you said it and saying it wrong. Oh. Ooh, you must try again. Oh, ass. So, okay. Did we discuss? I don't know. You answered what did they say on TikTok that say this is why gingers are black?
I don't know.
You don't know. You just accepted it.
Yeah.
I just.
And the thing is, nothing got to change about you because, like people already said, you was giving, my boy. You was giving, brother. Maybe they might take you at the cookout. Not me.
Shit, I'm gonna bring something to
I
the
be
cookout.
getting cut off by like Kendrick Lamar and them.
I'm gonna bring some Dr. Thunder to the cookout.
Dr. Thunder. That's funny. That was slick. That was a good one though. You ever had Dr. Thunder?
Oh, that shit. That was the poor man's Dr. Pepper, wasn't it?
There you go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They had one Mountain Dew too.
What
I
were
was
they
about to
off?
say, what was the Mountain Dew?
They were off one flavor, right? It's like Dr. Pepper's 24, and then the other one's 23,
I think Dr. Pepper's 23.
or whatever. The off-brand one has one less flavor. So
It probably has 23. They
they
it's just-
lie,
yeah.
obviously. Yeah.
Because this shit kind of do taste like Dr. Pepper.
It does, though.
What, Dr. Thunder?
Uh-huh.
Some of them are decent. Some of them taste like syrup. Like you can
Yeah.
taste the they didn't mix it well or something. I don't know. Quick update. We talked about it. Oh, first off, shout out to Sebi for joining the show.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully you tuned in. We appreciate you coming out, my man. If you haven't,
show.
go check out the last episode. Check out what Sebi had to say about sports and all of that good stuff, and then tune into his channel. But we were talking about our kickball game. We had told them that we're in the playoffs of the kickball game,
Yeah.
and we had to go against the last year champions.
Your boy made a one-handed catch to send us into the last inning, up 4-1.
And not because you have one hand, right?
Yeah. No, that's the only reason. And then, dude, vibes were high.
Vibes were
And
cooking.
then I think we got a little too complacent in the last inning, and they scored 4 runs and walked it off on us.
four, and they were off a. Yours wasn't a mistake. You just couldn't throw.
Yeah.
AJ had a bad throw. I'm gonna bleep his name. I'm playing about that. And someone else had a little mess up. You said one hand catch.
Dude, I should have caught that. I didn't even try to catch it. I was just thinking,
Yeah.
because that last catch hurt.
That hurt. Yeah, man, I felt bad. I ain't gonna lie. I really did feel bad. I had an immaculate catch. I was out there working, talking that shit. But they called us. It was alright though. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was. Flacco was talking that shit.
I was feeling good. I thought
I
we
liked
had
it.
them.
I liked
thought
it.
for sure we was gonna get them. I was like, they ain't never been in this position. It's like fucking.
A couple on Valentine's Day. I caught that. Somebody else was like, what?
Try a new position. You said you like the way Latinas think. You ain't getting out of here. What do they think about Valentine's Day love? Your new positions.
I don't know. I think I just like them because they're crazy, and I'm a little.
I was about to say, you gotta like crazy.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because I'm a little.
Speaking of crazy,
My cables don't connect really all the way too, so I like somebody that their cables don't connect, so we
Yeah.
can.
I think your soulmate's cables are connected though.
they better be.
I mean, yeah,
How's
obviously.
Opposites attract.
Yeah, for sure. But I just like the unpredictable part of it,
Like
I like a little bit of tug and pull, just a little.
my fiance's fucking batshit crazy, and I'm level-headed as fuck.
You're very laid back.
So we're literally like perfect for each other.
I think I told this girl before. I was like, I wouldn't like another me. Like if a girl act like me, I don't know. I mean, like I want to come home to peace. I'm not peace. I'm like fucking energy. You know what I mean? I'm like out there. I'm zoom. Oh, speaking of, real quick side story. So, who am I excited about joining Atlanta Dream?
Pow! Wow!
Okay, y'all are so bad at it. First off, this nigga blended Bow Wow in the new shit. Pow Wow. And then, I don't know what you did. Can we put respect on these ladies' names? Like, they go to space now, okay? Cut it out.
My bad, dude.
Look at you, boy. You laughing. You don't respect women in space?
No, just that comment. That
Do you think they actually went to space?
Yeah, they did. And they fucking...
they didn't fully go. They went where it's like the
They
gravity, you know? So
They
it's like
added-
right at the tippy.
They elevated women for years and decades and centuries to come. And, like, we're gonna, like, take a piss and say...
You're acting like that woman that was stuck in space is not a woman.
She is.
Yeah.
But, like, we're not talking about her.
Yeah.
She was with a man. That's not the same. They cancel each other out. No one was stuck in space. We don't really care about that.
That was
We
just
care
a
about
null void.
Not Regina King. What's her name? Gail King, Katy Perry, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife or wife, whoever. These ladies, like, y'all are trying to goof me, okay? And I don't like it. I respect these ladies. Anyway, so we came to the studio Saturday to do some work, or Sunday, whatever day, and I turned on TV to watch the playoffs, the Knicks and the Celtics, I think. So whenever they played last, because I think they played tonight, or they played yesterday. Either way. No, it was Saturday, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah,
they
what's
played
that?
last
We're here
night.
Saturday. We're here
The
Saturday.
Knicks?
Yeah.
Huh?
The Knicks?
Yeah, they played last night. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so Tuesday. Anyway, so I turn the TV on, and then I see Atlanta Dream versus Indiana Fever, and I kid you not, as soon as I click over to Atlanta Dream, standing up and getting ready to check in the game. Who, you might ask? Let me help you. Pow! Pow!
There it is.
I was like, bruh, what? This nigga so it was like, yeah, can we watch the men? I was like, the game is not even on yet.
So they're playing Caitlyn?
Yeah, Caitlyn.
That's
why I was
that's
on
fun
TV.
to watch.
Yeah, Pow Pow's still trying to make the team, so, but I think she's gonna make it. She's a good player, and I can't wait to go watch.
Was she a first round draft pick?
That I don't know. That I don't know. I would assume so. You were talking about crazy women, and I wanted to talk about. Did y'all hear about what happened with Doechii and the umbrellas?
Hell no.
All right, so I'm gonna have to start showing y'all the videos or sending them to y'all, but I'm gonna incorporate it hopefully. But basically, oh yeah, check it out.
Wow.
No, it's the other video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one. So basically, what happened was because there's no audio, y'all can't hear it or watch it. So as she's coming out of the elevator, boom, you could see her for that split second. You see how she just ran to the side? You're looking right at me. You're so terrible at this.
I'm cross-eyed.
You're cross-eyed. Wow. Cross-brained. So basically, it was at the Met Gala. You know, that's where they look silly, but it's supposed to be a lot of hard work. All right, I respect it. Whatever. I'm a laugh, but whatever. Like Andre 3000, Atlanta legend. You had a piano on your back. Take that shit off. This is getting out of hand. Anyway, so Doechii comes out the elevator, and the elevator's open, and people could see her, and I think they weren't supposed to. So she tries to get out of the way. So then they're like, it kind of cuts, but it's only been like 20 seconds that they cut, and they have this big ass white, like, I don't know what to call it, like almost like a box to keep where the top is empty and you can see like the feet, but so you can't see her. And then people are recording obviously, and she's like, give me another umbrella. No, nobody fucking move. And so so she's talking to her staff like crazy. And it does sound pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people always say like actors and celebs are like,
You see how they are in the background.
Yeah, and so she's like, no, give me another one and another one. And don't stop until like that type of energy. So people were giving her hell. So I have my theory. I can say it first, or y'all want to say kind of like, which is
you got it.
That? All right, so I'm thinking like, okay, it does look bad, especially to the advanced space exploring women, okay? Because if you get it out, Get it out.
No, I'm listening.
You're laughing.
I'm not.
Because women.
I'm snickering.
Because of women in space. Da 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 da.
He's such a fucking hoe.
That's Bulgarian for yeah. So, I'm also cultured. So, I'm thinking, okay, ladies, y'all don't understand what it means to be a quarterback. All right? So, when we're in the huddle, the quarterback sometimes fucking run your route. No, catch the fucking ball. Hey, we're going to run 767 dig. All right? On two. Set. Kiki, get up to the, we get angry in the sports, but after the game is over, nobody ever gets, it's just intense battle moment. So to me, I'm like, she was just a quarterback that had a drawn audible, so she had to be loud. It was fucking the Chiefs Stadium. It was loud in that bitch. I got to be loud so y'all hear me. And that's what happened. So I don't think that's a good reflection of who Doechii is.
And to piggyback off that, like, the quarterback's always the one that takes the blame if shit goes bad.
Exactly.
So her team is back there not really, they could be back there not really giving it their all, and the Doechii's
the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's QB.
Got to get it together.
I want to bring it into in soccer terms, but I know no one from your team provides that type of stability for your team. So that's why I'm like, maybe you don't understand. But like for sure in football, basketball, I know even in my soccer team, like Man City, good teams, good history wins.
No history.
We.
Let me correct you there right quick.
Wait, how many Premier League teams have won the Premier League 4 times in a row?
Yeah, congrats.
That's history. So
we're making history. And half of Manchester doesn't even care. So.
Yeah. We're making history as we go. So, yeah, that leadership is needed. Even on the basketball court. Hey, give me a pick. Get the rebound, nigga. What are we doing? Like, you yell at each other.
And you can yell, but it sounds like she was kind of being a little toxic.
But it's the heat of battle. Like,
the Met Gala.
We practiced this shit for a while, right? And you're not supposed, and like, the big thing about the Met Gala is the big reveal. Everybody's waiting to see what you got on. Yes, you're going to see it eventually, but we ain't trying to see you like as soon as you open the elevators. That's not the grand reveal. Like, what's his name? Idris.
Alba?
The British. No. Denzel Idris? The dude that was on like Snowfall. He's the new F1 actor. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
The F1 actor.
He's a British actor, black dude. He's in the new F1 movie. Anyway,
with Brad Pitt?
Yeah, with Brad Pitt. He's the other co-star.
Oh, okay.
But I can't think of his name right now. I know he used to date Lori Harvey. Steve Harvey got it. Anyway, so he had his whole jacket on, F1 jacket, and then with the helmet, take it off, take his jacket, like have this people take, it's the grand reveal. So that's all Doechii was like, yo, y'all about to mess up my grand reveal. Like, get it together. Like, I pay y'all to make sure I'm not seen until I'm ready to be seen. Y'all want this money, you won't have to hear me scream. Like, that's just what it is.
Well, you can see both sides, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's different way to manage, okay? There's different way to coach. There's a Steve Kerr, go with the flow. Then there's a fucking, like, Pop that's going to get in that ass. So, same with Doechii. If you don't want to work for her, fine, don't work for her. But in the heat of the moment, I might have to step it up like that. And if your soft ears can't handle it, take that ass to the bathroom or something. Just like y'all better go to the bathroom while we do this commercial break, but we'll be right back.
What up, gang? Quick commercial break. If y'all haven't yet, go check out the TikTok, the AREA90 podcast. Like, comment, follow, all that. Also, my boy Flacco City be putting on some good comedy skits on his Instagram. Y'all go check those out and like, comment, follow, all that. Now let's get back to the show.
And just like that, we are back on another episode of that AREA90 podcast. Back from commercial break, that is.
Throw that ass.
I'm tired.
I was thinking for that ass too.
I ain't got nothing for that ass. Nothing unless you're a pretty female with pretty toes, soft features, and all of that. DM me. Yes, sir. Speaking of,
we're accepting of toes.
Huh? Yeah, y'all know how
we appreciate a good set of
What
toes.
is y'all's favorite? Like I have that I love toes. What's y'all's thing?
Booty.
Booty? I ain't mad at it.
Nice fat booty.
A nice fat booty.
Hell yeah.
A fat booty is phenomenal. Like, I can't even lie. Like, respectfully. What you like?
I don't know. I kind of appreciate everything, you know.
Yeah, my girl's got everything, bro. She got a pretty face. More than a handful up here.
Nice.
Way more than a handful back here.
Right.
I don't know.
And she's got beautiful toes.
Get right.
Oh.
Get right. Perfection located in your house. Get in there. And that's how I'm trying to be eventually one day. Like years from now. Years.
It's stages to it, right? You gotta stages
There's
to it.
stages to this.
This
for
is a
sure.
different stage that
I want to know what you like.
I don't know. I kind of like, I guess, tits for some reason.
For
They're
some
just-
reason.
Yeah, they're just welcoming, you know. I don't know. Just I like a nice set. I'm very appreciative.
A girl with nice tits.
Hmm
I don't think that's what like Latinas are like known for.
I mean,
They're
no,
more
but they
known
get
for
everything
ass.
done over there. Like,
You don't mind fake titties?
I mean, that's
Playful
fine.
titties?
Yeah, just a little boost, you know.
Little boost.
What's wrong with a little boost, you
I'm
know?
mad at it. Me personally, I'd rather all natural.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah, no
But hey,
BBLs around here. No, nothing wrong with it. Like,
no, the ones that are done too much, I feel like it's like the ones that can't fit in jeans.
yeah,
That
Like-
shit's wild.
Like somebody that I recently met.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
That's-
can't.
they got
I can't
BBL?
see her ass fitting in jeans. I've never seen her wear jeans. I've seen her like 5 times.
You think she's got a BBL?
Oh, it has to be.
Damn.
I don't know. Like, you know.
She is a OnlyFans stripper.
Well,
Yeah, they might. Yeah, I mean, shit. She got a BBL, got a Shannon Sharp in her corner somewhere. No offense to Unc. Shout out Unc. Keep it strong, pimp.
She's too old for bruh.
Yeah, that's the problem. He lost all his sponsors, boy. I'm pretty sure like his show used to have Boost Mobile in the back. No more Boost Mobile.
he ain't boosting no more.
He used to have Bro Sparks, the little fuck drugs. Gone. But he's still posting. So the best thing is it's on his. You know, he's got his own platform.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be as big as it, but at least he got something. Real quick, also. So speaking of like what we like in women and whatnot, one of my friends, shout out Crepsack, he told me in middle or high school, he was like, you know how to like fuck a girl without getting them pregnant. And I was like, first off, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even fucking yet. Like, I wish I was like you, my boy, but I'm nowhere near. But please do share. I was like, yo, well, when you start, if you want to fuck a girl and not get her pregnant, keep your socks on. And I was like, what? He said all of his friends that got a girl pregnant, they took their socks off. To this day, I have not fucked a girl. I fucked like 3 times with no socks on because I was like in the shower, in the tub, or like maybe my socks were already off, but even then, rare. My socks stay on.
Really?
Yes, and I don't have any kids, so the theory is just so far proven to be true. You and your lady recently announced pregnancy.
So he was definitely doing it without his
I
socks
was
on.
gonna ask, you fucked with your socks off.
So I think
Hold on, let's hear it.
I think young Crepsack was hearing the OGs talk about just wear your socks, aka condom.
No.
That's what you call a sock.
Brother.
And I think
we just went a different route.
I think Crepsack just relayed that to you because he overheard something and was like, bruh,
The way,
got to keep your socks on.
the way that
And I'm not saying Crepsack wasn't fucking freshman year because I know he was. He was talking about fucking all the girls in
we
his
maybe
neighborhood.
allegedly he's also married, so maybe.
Well, he was a freshman.
Okay, yeah, back in the day. We don't even know for sure though. I know I wasn't. I was
I
trying
definitely
to,
wasn't. But Crepsack was literally like talking about, I just remember this vividly. We were walking back from football practice and he was like, man, I done fucked all the girls in my neighborhood. I need to find something new. And I was like, I'm like, damn. I'm like 14 years old.
Bruh,
I'm trying to get like you, my
having a class with him was a hell for a teacher.
Yeah.
With me and him in class, because we just say the most outlandish shit, like you know what he was saying, but he was on another level, and he was more like reserved. I'm like loud, you know, all that good shit. But the way that you just broke that down, honestly, that sounds so true. And I'm like, damn it, like I've never thought about that. Like, but let me ask you, do you have sex with your socks on?
No.
Okay. So it still might be, yes, of course, the socks with the condom, but maybe we discovered something new. But fucking with your socks on, you don't get girls pregnant. It might be. I'm just saying. I was misled this whole time, but it's worked.
I think you should just keep the other sock on. You ain't got to worry about it.
I do that for the most part, too. Yeah. Especially now that I discovered I'm in that, whatever.
And that Magnum
Yeah,
percentile.
What is it? Magnum cum laude? Magnum so you don't come on her body. Whatever it is. You know, all of that good stuff. Your ass just be chilling here like...
I just love listening to you talk sometimes.
So y'all, okay, so
Intriguing.
rather it's true
When
or
the
not,
arms come out, look at them.
rather it's true or not, do y'all have any rituals or like random shit like that y'all follow? Like even if it's not in the bedroom. Nothing. What about you?
I'm very open-minded. You know what I mean? Like
I guess that's what's it called? A suspicion, or what are they called?
suspicion.
But what are those?
Superstition.
Yeah, superstition. Oh, he's a superstitious person. I guess that's one of those. I don't know. All right, what about you?
Yeah, I feel like you got to be superstitious to have like some kind of ritual.
Do you have any?
I feel like I might have. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been. Oh, you got it. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's been a minute since you got that thing. Wait, huh? Your ass don't ever want to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I said cough cough viewer.
No, chill. Don't be.
It ain't nothing but a moment of Kenya's. That's all that is. King Kenya in the building. You seen that comment? On YouTube? The Kenya? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, fuck off with that shit, motherfucker. Them almost got me there.
Almost got you there? Yeah. You know who also almost got it? Arsenal.
I knew he was gonna just
listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trans and mans.
Wait, what?
I'm just trying to shout out everybody. There's categories.
I thought we were gonna say a prayer for
I thought you said transit mans.
No, trans and mans.
Oh,
and
I thought like
mans.
men in transit.
Whatever. It turns out that none of our teams will be winning the Champions League.
Hey, we may win the Europa League though, baby.
We may win the FA Cup though, baby. Get in there.
You can suck me and all.
Kiki. Shout him out.
Shout out who?
Next season.
3 months.
We're signing such and such. What happened, Keith? What happened with Arsenal? What's going on with Arsenal? How did they let us down once again?
Us? It ain't us. It's
right.
me.
That's right.
Yeah. You
No,
ain't claiming us now. Huh?
No, they did let me down. I was going for him, bro. Yeah. I wanted Kiki to have a nice fresh J's to rock with his new EPL gold sleeve.
I had visions too.
Or not EPL.
Champions League?
Yeah, UCL.
You get it. It's just like, damn it. Like when you're so close, like why did you even get in the car and go if you weren't going to go all the way? Why make it that far and just shit the bed, piss everywhere?
I mean, the
fucking dog in the cage. You ever came home to it when the dog's in the cage is shit pissed everywhere? Can't be mad at the dog. You locked him up.
Break it down, Kiki.
I mean, like I was saying.
Why you take a smoke?
Because
soak it in.
Because I needed to. I was tweaking there for a second, and you were talking. Because you always love saying how we come so close. And look, at the end of the day, I'm pissed off, but I'm proud of my team. With the situation that is upon us, with the injuries, with everything, I'm proud of what we've done.
God,
And I
no,
know-
dude, I know exactly where you're coming from.
No, I'm dead ass.
Yeah, no.
No, like I really am fucking proud.
Yeah, because
like,
that's all you can be.
they, you know, they took me on a ride. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm there. You know.
At
So
the end of the day, you can't blame it on the fitness.
I mean, bro, seasons are defined by certain moments that happen, like big moments.
Remember
like
when-
Liverpool hasn't had a single fucking injury.
Remember when
We've had the least amount of yellow cards, the most amount of fucking red cards. Motherfucker. Fucking triggering me over here after I was trying to be inspirational and shit.
remember when Holland was like,
Stay humble, yeah. He can eat humble pie every fucking day. Bro, I fucking
but
can't.
how can you blame the fitness?
I'm not blaming the fitness. I'm saying there's just moments that define your season.
Okay,
You know?
and what moment did y'all ruin our season? The
Are
very
you talking about
start.
whenever Rodri hit Partey?
Fucked up his what?
Rodri hit Partey.
You fucked up his what?
Achilles?
No, his fitness.
I knew it. Man, fuck out of here with your bullshit.
Alright, but for real. what? Alright,
Oh, you're over there, man.
you blaming it on y'all's.
I'm not blaming it on anything. We weren't good enough. Sadly. We had chances to fucking impact the game, but when you don't have a fucking striker, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
You get punished.
Wait, how? So it's because y'all didn't have a striker. Y'all made it that far without a striker.
We did, yeah. But you can only take it so far.
Ooh, I guess that's true because we didn't win until we got Holland a striker.
Mm-hmm. That's why now it's our turn to get our
What about in the Premier League?
Premier League. We just have too many ties. Like 14, 15 ties.
We got more wins than y'all.
What, one more win?
Yes,
Yeah. And you also have like 7 more losses than us. But
more wins.
that's
Who's
totally
ahead in
fine.
points?
We are. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to turn those
But
draws. We got to turn.
yeah.
If we turned half of those draws into wins, we'd be first. That's literally, it's that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of.
Or you turn half of those draws into losses and you're right there with Man United.
I mean, yeah, well, I don't think anybody can be Man United right now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Hey.
Yeah, y'all are at least in the final though.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be rooting for y'all because I do not want.
Let's fucking
I
go,
don't
baby.
want fucking Spurs.
Fuck the Spurs.
You gonna be rooting for us?
Who do y'all play against?
Crystal Palace.
Hell no, I ain't fucking rooting for y'all.
Yeah, I'll be going for Crystal Palace as well.
Why? Y'all haters. You damn skippy. I'm
Because
going
I support London
I'm going
clubs.
for Tottenham.
Are you?
And yeah, I don't want to see
fucked up.
y'all win.
That's fucked
I
up.
don't care. Who cares? Not me. Whatever.
If whoever wins in the Champions League, that's
Yeah,
the
I
crazy
know.
part. Oh my god.
That's the weird part. They're like.
Could you
16.
imagine either of those teams in the Champions League?
Bruh, they got
Dude,
next
we
season
gotta
too?
get it done.
Oh.
We have to.
I think y'all are gonna beat them.
I hope.
Damn. Well, who knows? Maybe next season, Premier League, Champions League,
Yeah.
some type of cup.
Yeah, just say Netflix FC.
Netflix FC. That's the funniest thing. You know why they say that? Because of the next season. I'm a, like, I don't know. The Premier League is still around, and who knows what's gonna happen. They're tied Liverpool. Now they got to play Newcastle. That might help us.
We haven't lost to a Big Six team in like 4 years, so I'm not too
But
worried.
the thing is, y'all always lose when it matters the most. Bada boop.
I'm talking about the
Is
league.
Man United a Big Six team still?
They're still considered. Yeah, we haven't lost to y'all either, but we haven't lost to their little
Yeah,
asses.
y'all lost to us.
You said in 4
That
years.
was the FA Cup.
You said you haven't lost us in 4 years.
I think it's like 3 with y'all.
No, y'all went on like an 8-year run, not beat us, not beating us exactly. We
And now,
beat y'all
and
for 8
now, now
years
we're
straight.
switching. It's 3 years now.
That's not even close to 8 years.
Okay, it's halfway there.
Almost halfway there.
My Bulldogs haven't lost a game at home in like 3 years.
For real. I'm gonna make sure I remember this clip for when y'all face my Texas Longhorns.
Yeah,
we go.
bless. Give me that jersey. I'm stealing it next time you wear it.
Man, that's my jersey. Cause I'm straight out the A. Hey, speaking of the A, what about our man Ant Edwards taking off on them light skinned boy? Well, they're not even the light skinned boys no more because of Clay. Clay's gone. But Ant Man taking down the Warriors.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs.
He's that's still my boy, but he's got to stop with the antics.
Nah, I love the antics.
Antics.
Huh?
The antics.
That's funny.
But no, when Buddy stepped on his ankle and he was acting like his shit was broke, I was like,
That shit might have really hurt.
and then when LeBron fell on it, like, it don't hurt that bad if you're playing 20 minutes later.
Nah, what? Have you ever had like a knee to that? That shit hurt like a
Yeah, but you ain't getting helped off when you know
Bruh.
you know what that is. You know what I mean?
Bruh, but it still hurts.
Like I knew instantly my hand was broken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know instantly. And for him to act like that, it's still my boy, but bro, you got a little brawn in you with that shit.
Nah, that ain't nothing.
You got a little brawn.
Hell nah, boy, you can't even.
I said a little bit.
That shit straight up hurt. I can see that shit hurting.
Bro.
That boy played through contact. I'm for real. He broke his finger dunking the ball, and then he was just like, "This shit broke." Went to the locker room. They came back. Boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. They came out there. Nah, don't sleep on Ant-Man, man. Especially when they go into.
I'm not sleeping on him.
He's
He's just gotta, bro.
Nah,
suck it up.
You know who got to suck it up? Draymond. Pause. I'm sick of him.
Why?
He always talking to he do some dumbass shit, like choking Rudy Gobert, kicking people. There's a highlight clip of this man. Then he said, "Y'all trying to paint me as an angry black man. It ain't got nothing to do with being black, brother. You just an angry basketball player.
You just angry man.
Angry man,
Yeah.
aggressive. You just so happen to be black. Like, if we're trying to put a lot of descriptions on you, it's an angry black." Ugly donkey looking dude. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
Gray hair in your beard looking ass.
Yeah, like you got a lot of antics. There's a lot of words that describe you, but like angry is one of them because you're
Dramatic.
dramatic, aggressive.
He makes it interesting to watch, though.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying.
sure.
He brings the drama.
But but you can't say like you can't,
I feel like he's taking the piss, bro. I don't know.
I ain't got time for the piss.
Well, I feel like he's taking it. He just puts that out there
I
just
feel
because
like-
of who he is.
I feel like
You know what I mean?
when your club makes videos talking about I need you guys, take his hand next to you and the guy next to you. That's taking the piss. And then go out there and piss on the fucking field like in Paris. You went out to Paris and acted like that. France.
I still think we're better than them, but
It's not fun if you don't give me something back. Damn, now I feel like a bully. The way PSG bullied y'all. No,
they definitely didn't bully us. Hey, no.
Hey now.
Just wait till this team has a striker.
Ooh, your team?
Oh yeah, my team.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
Dallas, Corbin Dallas. How the fuck did they end up with the first pick?
That's crazy, bro.
That shit is wild.
They're gonna have Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis as their two big men.
Or trade to the Lakers.
No.
For Luka back.
You
And save
know that ain't
Dallas.
gonna happen.
Why not? Well, bring them back home. Then you got now Luka and AD. That's a better combo than Luka and LeBron.
Luka, LeBron, or Luka, AD, Cooper Flagg. That's crazy.
You can't get Cooper if you trade him though to the Lakers. You would trade the first round.
The
for
first
Luka,
draft
yeah.
pick. Got you. I
But-
see what you're saying.
But nah, I think the Mavericks are just gonna take Cooper. Why not? He's young. Probably close to the same future as Luka.
Maybe better.
Maybe better. And he's
Well, longevity wise.
let's just be honest, he's American. Hello. Welcome to the
And he's
USA.
like 6'10".
That's what I'm saying. And he might be ready for the Olympics in about
Oh,
4 of them
dude,
things.
he was already training for the Olympics
Yeah,
at
yeah.
17.
There we go. We
He was
might
training with
see.
the Olympic
We
team.
might be saved.
Well, I was worried there for a second. Keeks would have been looking like scrubs. Like,
Oh my God, the U.S. might miss out on one gold medal.
No, we don't see.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
That's how would you feel if y'all missed out on second place?
We're gonna miss out on it next year, boy.
Y'all might miss out on it this year, boy.
No, we.
Give me about like 7 more of those things. I got a question that I also seen on TikTok. So I was telling y'all that my favorite trend on TikTok right now is people from outside the U.S. coming to the U.S. talking about how much they love it. Sometimes I feel like y'all are trying to, like the people are trying to like maybe get a sponsor or some shit, like a free trip. I don't care. It makes me feel good. I'm like, you know what? I should be more thankful that I do live in this country where we're allowed to turn right at the red light. Because some countries you can't do that, okay? The AC, the motherfucking options, that's what they say online, Kiki. They're like, well, I've come over here and I've stopped at the red light and the car behind me starts the honking. And then, later we found out that you could take a right at the red light if it's clear to go.
Yeah, because
I'm like-
people are so talented at driving here. You're right.
And then here you need to watch these videos. They will make you more happy.
Well, what I like about America is like we have everything.
Everything.
Like we're like you go to Florida, you have a nice hot beach. You go on this side of Florida and it's like a cool water.
Even hotter beaches.
And then you go on this side of Florida and it's like even Georgia. Like we have the beach, we have the mountains, we have the city.
Talk that talk.
Just in Georgia. And then you go over to the west and you have like mountains.
Yeah, but how long does it take to get from? Takes a while, you know.
Here you
5
go.
hours.
Here you go.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
We just almost started a segment about what we like about America, and well,
I didn't say I don't like it.
You gotta travel.
yeah, like we don't all like how many percent.
I was just stating a fucking fact.
We got cars.
Okay, yeah.
We do.
You do have cars, yeah.
Drive it over
And
there.
you don't
I'm
even
just
have
tired
to
of
have a
driving
passport
everywhere.
to get that far.
Huh?
I'm just tired of driving everywhere, honestly.
But that's because
Yeah, we need a fucking train system.
See, that would be
Yeah,
That
amazing.
shit would be
nice.
so cool.
A
Like
fast,
a bullet train
bro.
But you're all
Elon's
here.
talking about
from
it.
here to California.
No.
to New
Hour.
York. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
first
it's a
off, you
couple
don't
hours.
understand what we
No,
build.
it'd be like an hour and a half.
Listen, there are train stations and there are buses. They're just not the nicest.
Yeah, it's
because
MARTA.
my grandma
Hold on
would
a
travel
second.
from Arkansas to Georgia.
Bro, it doesn't even take an hour to fly to California.
From here.
Yeah.
It does
The
take-
Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
It is.
they-
It's like a 3-hour flight.
Bro, it's a 4.5 hour flight.
That's what I'm saying. How
Wait, what? You went from an hour to a 3.
you're saying we're getting on a train and going to California in an hour and a half?
Yeah, bullet train, yeah.
Those things are not going no
Do you know
700
how
miles
fast
an hour.
the trains in Japan are going?
Yeah, but they ain't going faster than a
And
plane.
they're not traveling like hundreds of, like thousands of miles. That's what I'm trying to. So also these Europeaners and these other country guys, they're like, yo, we didn't realize how big it was. Like
Yeah.
y'all can drive for 12 hours in Florida and still be in Florida. If we drive for 12 hours, we're in a whole nother country. So
Yeah.
it's easier to build trains that can go within, a few hundred miles. Stop playing with the US of A. Keep it on, and I'm gonna whip somebody's
Well,
ass.
we do have some fire interstate systems, and our roads are big.
Our cars are massive.
Yeah.
Like, they
That's
were
why the
like-
roads are so big, because
Was that, we only got 2 more from the 7?
we've got 3 left in total, 3.5.
Alright, bet. So, real
I
quick.
just did it short just because of the last time. I'll cut off.
Bet. Alright, so speaking of that, the last trend I want to ask y'all about is who y'all got. I'm definitely interested in, don't read the question now. 100 Americans versus 100 Brits.
Oh God, dude. Give me 25 Americans versus 100 Brits.
That talk. Talk that talk.
Bro, we already did this before.
Well, it's popular on TikTok.
Yeah,
right
but
now,
I'm
and
saying-
that shit got, I'm like,
We've
yo,
already answered this
oh,
question.
Oh, you talking about like in real life?
We were outnumbered and fucked them up with a bunch of pitchforks and fucking.
Bruh, I'm like,
Rakes.
bro, I will knock the beans right off your toast. Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all are like the corner bite of like, y'all are like, I looked it up. They're like the size of Oregon. Bro, don't piss me off, bro. y'all gonna set it ablaze. Full
I saw
face
someone
ass.
say 100 toothbrush versus 100
You know what I'm
Brits.
saying? Niggas chew on rocks. All right, who you got? That's what I'm interested. 100 Brits versus 100 Americans.
I don't give a fuck.
Nah.
That should answer America. He's got America.
Yeah, I
on
think he
that
knows Brits.
one. No, he ain't answering
Oh,
because he knows
it's
America.
Americans.
Yeah.
Because we violent, ain't we? We ruthless, right?
Yeah, go take the Green Street hooligans out of the Brits.
Oh God. Man,
That's
dude.
all.
O Block is fucking the fucking Green Street hooligans
Green
up.
Street hooligans sound like a fucking road on fucking Sesame Street.
Yeah.
That's the scary road. The
That's-
Green Street hooligans. Hooligan? Prepare to do it again. What the fuck? Get out my face. In the meantime, in between time, as always, I do go by the name of Flacco.
Money bag.
Kiki!
Tune in next week. Don't forget to subscribe and peace.
Peace.
Comment on that hoe.
Y'all finally did.
Round of applesauce. Joking.